boys, I like to do this video at least once a month because I know I get a lot of comments on it, but it's just hard to do because the budget beasts aren't too fluid in this game. And now that we're getting into later in the year, it's about to be March, this is going to be anywhere from 75,000 coins to 150k. I think 150k is a fair price, especially when you're trying to compete with God Squads. A lot of these cards are actually good, and if you're better than a player and you have these cards, you could definitely beat somebody who has a God Squad. I like to throw realistic options here, man, but if you guys are enjoying videos like this, make sure to hit that like, hit the subscribe. We got gameplays, top 10s, everything on the channel. Let's just jump right into it. If you're looking for cheap, fast coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, check out my sponsor, U4GM, and use code CHU for 5% off your order. First card I have on this list is one of the more valuable ones on here. He normally goes for 80k, by the way. There's only one up right here. I was looking at it, and it's like 80 to 90k is his average price. So you could probably snipe him, even build him cheaper. But the reason why I have Klecko here, I have to go show you his abilities. This is the reason why, boys. Joe Klecko gets a discounted double or nothing. If you're not using Unstoppable Forces because they're like 400k on, what's his name? DeMarcus Ware on Karlaftis. This is the next good ability that you want to be using on your D-line. And he gets it for 1 AP. It's normally a 2 AP ability. I think this is an amazing discount. You could play him at D-tackle too because he is a little bit bigger in game 2. He has good, solid speed for the price you're paying. Great stats across the board. I think Joe Klecko is an amazing option. I'm telling you guys. If you guys have played against a guy with double or nothing, it's one of the better abilities for the D-line, and he gets it for 1. A definite budget beast in the game. Like I said, 75k range, and nothing really under 75k range can compete with the God Squad. So I'm doing 75k minimum, 150k max. I think that's fair, and Klecko fits right in there towards the bottom of that. And real quick, boys, if you want to know the best place to start winning more games where you can learn full offensive and defensive schemes that actually work, you should check out civil.gg and use my code CHU for 30% off. You'll be joining over 2,000 active members who are winning more games, and over 98% of people who joined said they've won more games since joining. So if you want to start winning more games, make sure you click that link in the top of the description and use code CHU for 30% off. And now, let's get back to the video. Next budget beast is going to be Cam Chancellor, and I'm actually going to have to show you guys the prices and move to the catalog for all these guys because you can see their average price right here too. I think this is a better way of showing it. 95k, you can get them under 100k. We're looking for discounts now. Normally on budget beasts, I would go for speed guys that could play out there. Cam is not very fast. He's not very fast. He's more of a user, but he gets one of the best abilities in the game, discount. I know if you are a God Squad player, you probably do not care about this because he gets it for 2. But you got to remember, the normal mid-zone price is 3 AP. If you're a no money spent player, you still care about discounts. You're brand new starting out. You're looking for a new user or guys that get more mid-zone because it's the best ability on defense in the game. He gets it for 2 compared to 3. A discount is a discount. He's still 6'3". He's still elite when it comes to user play. You still want mid-zone on your user as well to knock it out yourself. Cam Chancellor's one of the guys, man. I'm telling you, very, very good card. And we're looking at discounts now in this budget. I'm not going off of like the best speed guys. There's faster guys in this budget range than him, but he's one of the few cards in the game under this price range that gets a discount at mid-zone. I think this is the best budget beast in the game, or at least the best budget running back, and I'm actually buying that because I need that for sets. But I think this card, let me show you guys in the catalog, he's not a guy that gets abilities when it comes to A-Chain. You are strictly buying him because he is the fastest running back under this budget in the game. I looked at 150k. He goes for 80, which is half of that, basically. And he is 95 speed. The one negative, though, with him is that 86 carrying. But as you guys know, if you're playing any mode of any matter, right, like Gauntlet or Ranked, the 2 modes that matter the most, or if you're in your playoffs, your Super Bowl, most good players play on conservative anyways. Fumbling in this game is stupid. It's not even worth the risk because how bad the skill moves are. And Devon A-Chain, he's fast. Turn on conservative. You don't have to worry about the carrying. And he has good change direction and break tackle for a smaller guy. I think this is an amazing card. He was one of the best running backs in the game when he first dropped. And still very, very good, man. Definitely the best running back and the only one actually making this list. Move over to our only wide receiver on this list. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Mike Evans was like the only guy I think under 150k that I felt comfortable putting here. Actually, there is another wide receiver on here. But the only guy that is not like closer to that 150k, I guess you could say. Mike Evans sits at 105. I think his average, 93s you can easily get under 90k if you're patient on him. Mike Evans, though, not the fastest in the world. He has 94 speed, but there's a lot of guys, most of the guys that are under this budget or are under 100k are all 94 speed. I choose the tallest one. I think Mike Evans is a card that always plays good out there. He's 90 plus in every single threshold stat right there. And also 6'5" is 6'5". Sadly, these zero chill cards don't get any discounts though, which really, really does suck. They took them all away when the AP buckets melted. That's what they called it. But Mike Evans, an amazing starter option out there at wide receiver. But we have a better one later on this list. We'll get there if you want to splurge a little bit more. I mean, we'll show it right now. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I was looking at MUT.GG. The wide receiver next we had on this list is by far the best option for this price range, 150K and under. You can see he's going for 155, but look at his average price. You can get him for way cheaper. It's just, you know, sometimes you're looking at the market at an unlucky time. Calvin Johnson, though, 95 speed, 6'5". He's basically Mike Evans, but better. You're probably going to be paying like a little bit more than Mike Evans. It's just how it's going to be because he is a better card. But this is by far the best wide receiver option if you're looking to splurge. This card still gets ran on the field to this day. I've run into Lions theme teams still to this day. People using him, a 97 speed on their theme team. Calvin Johnson is still a monster, man. And yeah, he gets his big boy 99 on Saturday. He might even tank in price if you want to buy this card on Saturday too, because people are getting the upgrade. I have another card that's sitting around the top end of our range at 150K. Matthew Judon is basically another 1 AP double or nothing. You can see his average price is 150 right there. I saw MUT.GG's last couple sales were like 130, 140. Matthew Judon, though, is another Joe Klecko. I think you should have at least, with all the AP we have on defense now, you still want discounts. It's going to be hard for you to fit more abilities in, especially under this price range, right? All the best cards in the game get the 0 APs that are very expensive. Judon gets 1 AP double or nothing, and he also is very, very good statistically. You can see he's 90 plus in every stat besides finesse move right there. And then when we move over here, like I said, double or nothing is the second best D-line ability behind Unstoppable Force that a lot of people are using, and Judon gets it. I think you need good D-line users in this game, especially if you're playing a good offensive player. That little bit of pass rush could help you win games, man. It can get you a little bit of lucky sheds here and there, and then it could pop you a win against a guy you probably shouldn't win against. It happens to me all the time. It happens against me all the time. And Judon is one of those guys that'll help you in this price. Why just don't do it for from the catalog? It shows the average price anyways, and it's like saving me a click over or two and probably annoying part of the video. But Brandon Aubrey was in the last Budget Beast video, and I don't care. I will forever include him because I think the kicker position, if you guys have watched my videos, I've even put kickers. I put Justin Tucker. I know everybody hates him right now. I've put him in the top 10 because kickers are one of the most important positions in Madden. If you guys ever watch on Twitch, the MCS tournaments, they always make sure to have the best kicker. It is so important if you're playing a good player. That literally, like, say if you have 15 seconds, right, and you need to go kick a field goal to win the game or even to get extra points at half, that little savior could help you. I know a lot of people, especially if you're no money spent, you're not wasting your team captain tokens on Elam. You're just not doing that. Go buy Brandon Aubrey. Go use your tokens on Patrick Tillman or Manti Te'o or even the other guys. I think Brandon Aubrey for 40K is such a good purchase right here, man. You need a good kicker, and he's still a top 5 kicker in the game. Our next card on this list is going to be 94 Malcolm Jenkins, and he, honestly, in my opinion, is the best card on this entire list. I think if you had to pick one card in this range to buy, he is 100% the best one, and I'm going to show you guys why right here. Looking at Malcolm, he is 6 foot, which is not tiny. It's not huge, super tall, but we're not here for the stats or the abilities. Although he does have good zone, amazing play rec. He's a great up-top zone safety. That's what he's going to be made for. The reason why we have Malcolm Jenkins, boys, he is the only card in this price range with 1 AP mid-zone. 1 AP mid-zone is still getting put on the best of the best cards. This card was way before its time, and he is now under 150K. Please, if you are looking for one of the best cards in this price range, Malcolm Jenkins is a must-have Budget Beast. I'm no questions asked, the best card on this entire video, this entire list, whatever you want to say. Over, we have another safety. I know he's free safety, but you need multiple DBs anyway. Just move him to strong. Overalls don't matter when you guys play him out of position, as many of you guys already know. I don't know I'm explaining that. But 95 speed is elite. He's 95 speed, 95 zone, 94 player X. Statistically, he looks a little bit better than Jenkins. The reason why I'm not saying he's the best is because, no, his discount's not mid-zone. It is pick artist, though. 0 AP pick artist is still a W. You could probably even overpay for mid-zone. We have so much AP on defense. You want to have mid-zone on every single DB in this game. Malcolm Jenkins, it's 3 AP, and you get 2 of the best abilities in the game. Kevin Byard. Why did I say Malcolm Jenkins? Kevin Byard, that's what I'm going to say. Both of them are great, boys. If you're looking for 2 high top safeties and you're in a budget, these are the guys to get, man. You are set for 300K and less for the 2 top guys. I was debating the last card to put on this list. I was going to put Tremaine Edmonds here. He is also another 1 AP mid-zone player, but he is so slow. He's 91 speed. So for the last Budget Beast, I am actually going to go for a card that a lot of people, I think, forgot about and is also a really good guy if you want to loop him as well, which is basically just sending the linebacker on a blitz every play. Brian Crushing is actually very good. He's 6'3", so still has good height on him. He has 88 block shed, still has 93 hit power, elite play rec. Not the best zone guy, so that's why I recommend looping him. The reason why he is very good, though, as you guys know, 0 AP lurk artist. He does get avalanche, too, Which I will be honest with you, depending on which rank or where your elo is in your your skill-based matchmaking, this Avalanche is very, very good on certain levels of this game. It depends in what you're playing against. Really, if you're playing against a lot of people running, I think this is amazing. But if you're playing in levels where you think you're playing a lot of passers, Lurk Artist is amazing. Even if you're blitzing him, he'll catch tipped interceptions. Brian Cushing even could be a good user. 73 zone doesn't matter too much on user. If you're using him, you got to remember that you're on him for a reason. But Brian Cushing, always going to be a good card because of the free ability. Boys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. The Budget Beast, like I said, I want to keep it updated at least once a month. I think that's the fair way to do it. I know it's not, it's a super niche video because a lot of people that do watch me probably do have a lot of coins or gameplays or, whatever this time of the year. Good team this time of the year. But there are still new players coming in all the time, so I want to keep helping everybody out in the community. If you guys enjoy, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Let's just, see you in Combine tomorrow. That'll be even more fun.